As you may know, back in 2016, an Amtrak AC-64-6188 derailed in Frankfurt Junction. But we may didn't know, 1 decade later, another ATS-64 disaster was struck. And this is the story of the 2016 Chester, Pennsylvania train derailment. The train was en route to Savannah, Georgia, at departing Philadelphia Street at 7:32 a.m. The train was carrying 7 crew members and 337 passengers, including 2 employees. The train was composed of one AC-64, number 627, 8 passengers, a cafe car, and 1 passenger car. The train was flying down the line when all of a sudden the driver noticed a back on the track. He slammed on the emergency brakes, but however, it was far too late in stopping. The train struck a back hole, obstructing the line at 7:50 a.m. Hollywood for the route. The anti-speed determined the train was traveling at 106 below the overall speed of 100 miles per hour. Siemens AC-64 locomotive 67 they might out to the cabin and was derailed. At least 2 cars without because several were killed in the crash. 41 people were hospitalized. The passengers were evacuated from the train. Among the passengers were businessmen and former forwards. He was on his way to Washington, D.C. prior to interview and program in depth. Ford to give his trips onto a 50-minute interview by about his experience this morning. Amtrak rail trains Wellington and Philadelphia was promised. And also another one, New York Line, New Jersey Transit. I saw Amtrak tickets for New York City and Trenton. Services were different. Stores were also the following morning through industrial delays. The National Transportation Safety Board and the Federal Railroad Administration immediately investigated the accident. What is made of the NTSB investigated whatever the maintenance crew were called on the track. The train recorded the train both facing onward and received by the NTSB. The NTSB released its preliminary report on April 18, 2016, and the final report on November 14, 2017. Before that, the recorded federal investigation, the track was not during the time of the crash. The backhoe and the 2 killed workers were authorized to be on track 2 during the maintenance period. One of the scheduled from 10 p.m. until 5 on April 4. The bell's cleaning and forest blast murder spot. This took place on track 3, which was hospital construction on February closed while the black hole was brought to the position of track 2. The reporters say Amtrak estimated $2 billion damage. Positive train PTC systems were placed in the functional old track. However, crew former workers get tracked where the crash occurred. Both to deploy a semi-shutting device while tracked. Deploying the device is a current basic safety measure. It is required by BCCO, but base wherever workers come on tracks all the time, fall time. The NTSB released further reports in January 20, 2017, including both consecutive part of the investigation, slow department between two shift foremen, recording with the track dispatch former track division. The Brotherhood of Maintenance of Way Report Division, the union president workers the highly critical of Amtrak's week after the crash. In October 2017, it was revealed that one of the Brotherhood was taking O, and the other taking C, and the other taking M.